Alright, we finally made it to Astrostein 3, the last chapter of the Astrostein trilogy, which is probably pretty obvious, but anyway. So in the last episode, as you recall, we killed what we can only assume to be the leader of the Nazi moon base, and then we found this kind of shuttle transport machine device type thing, hopped aboard, and then we ended up here, in this space station above the Earth. So that's where we're going to start out, but unlike the other Astrostein games, this one's going to take place in multiple locations. So, I mean, for example, in the first Astrostein we played through, and we're confined to this Nazi space prison, and then the second Astrostein we were confined to a Nazi moon base, but in Astrostein 3, we're going to go to multiple places, like this space station here, and then we're eventually going to land on Earth, and we're going to see what the world looks like when it's been taken over by Nazis in the future and all that shit. And then we're going to make our way to Germany, and yeah, all sorts of different places. So, what we're going to do in Germany, who are we going to kill, who's the leader behind all of this, well, you can probably guess. Yes, believe it or not, Hitler is still alive, somehow. We'll just call it space future technology, why not? But yes, he is still alive, even after 100 years, and he's been ruling the world, and we need to stop him. I mean, really what we need to do is find some sort of time machine, get back to 1943, and see if we can prevent any of this from ever happening to begin with. I mean, that's been our mission from day one. We were supposed to destroy that frickin' portal, and we never did, so we need to go back and see if we can actually do that, because then we don't even have to do any of this, and none of this would ever even happen in the first place. So, anyway, hopefully we can do that this time. So, let's go ahead and get started. Astro 3. So, in true Astrostein fashion, there are a couple things that are going to be the same, and a couple things that are going to be different. For one thing, there's a couple of new sound effects, namely the new pistol sound effects, among others, of course. There will, of course, be some familiar faces as far as enemies are concerned, some familiar weapons that we're probably all used to by now, although there are a couple of key differences on some of them. One in particular that I'm really excited about. There will likely be some new enemies that we've never seen before, but there are definitely going to be enemies that we've come to know and love, question mark? I mean, at least we've gotten used to them, but anyway. So, yeah, familiar weapons, familiar enemies, some new enemies, and some slightly new weapons. You'll see what I mean once we get to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. Ah, yes, this is the transport shuttle device that we came in on. Alright. There's the moon, where we just were. It's like a docking bay, basically. There's our transport. You can kind of see it. We'll get a better angle of it once we go out here. Alright. They know I'm here, of course. Okay, here goes. And of course we've mysteriously lost all of our weapons, but never mind. Alright, so here's the laser rifle. It kind of looks like the old version of it from Astrostein 1, but there's a key difference this time. It shoots much faster. Which is freaking awesome. I was already starting to like this weapon, and now I like it even more. Alright. Let me just make my rounds here, and then we will assess the situation. Alright, so... Oh, and there's our transport. There you go. You can see it right there. Alright, so... We are here, which of course, again, I don't speak German, but... I don't quite know exactly what it's trying to say, but... It seems to be a very circular area. We have these force fields up here. So there's some teleporters in there, but... Some people just kind of hanging out. Another airlock. Alright. We have a blue key door here. And there's the women's room. I hear somebody. Alright, so we need a blue key. And we need a yellow key. So, I think on this side there's another another force field. So, what is there to do? Texture seems a bit off here. Aha! Well, alright then. Let's go ahead and use that bad boy. Oh, nice. That's the map. I really like that they do this kind of stuff. Where they just basically recreate the map in a texture. It's kind of cool looking. Anyway, it looks like this blue area is a the teleporter wing. Strip, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's our yellow key. There we go. Well, ammo is always appreciated at the beginning of a Astrostein playthrough. And I believe these force fields are down.
Hard to see.
I am really digging the new ambient sound effects too while we're at it. It's really just ominous. Well, I'm guessing these are our exits, so let's just go ahead and hop in. Well, there you go. That was Spaceport 1 Security Checkpoint 3. And I'm assuming next time we're going to Spaceport 1, so we'll just see what happens there. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as always, and I'll see you in Spaceport 1. Alright, later.